So the other day I went out to get some sushi with my parents, and while I was eating, some random girl on Snapchat added me, and being the type of person I am, I add everyone back on any social media, so I added her back. And then she sent me a snap with a picture of her face and said, "If you want my number, swipe up." I thought that was really strange because, well, it's a random girl and I don't know her, yet she's offering her number. And when you swipe up, it's when it's on your story, but I looked on my stories and it wasn't on her story. As a matter of fact, she doesn't post anything on her stories. So I replied and I was like, "Who is this?" And then she says, "Your girl, Ava, that's her name, supposedly." And we started talking about stuff because, well, she wanted to Snapchat me. We talked about school and stuff, and she told me that she was a senior in high school, graduating in May of 2018. I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm a college student." Yeah, yeah, and we just kept on chatting, and then she told me, "Let me know when you get home." And I was like, "Why?" And then she said, "Because I have something to send you." I was like, "All right." I had no idea what she was talking about, so I finished eating sushi and I went home and I was like, "I'm home now, what's up?" And then she sends me a video. It's of her body naked from her butt. And then she's like, "I was hoping to send you videos like this, wink face, if you don't mind." Since I'm a guy, I really don't care about these things. So I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And then she sends me some more naked pictures. And then, well, she's like, "I was hoping we can trade if you don't mind, if that's not asking too much." But I don't really feel comfortable like sending pictures of myself to random strangers on the internet. She might feel otherwise. So I just told her, "Yeah, sure, I'll send one tonight." I did not send a picture of me. I just looked up a dick pic online to send her. She was like, "Heart face, heart face. That turns me on." And I said, "Oh, cool." Right off the bat, there are a couple of things that are strange about her. One, she doesn't look at my stories. Two, when she added me, her snap score was only like 600, and that's really low. It's as if your Snapchat is brand new, like she just made it. And three, when she sent a Snapchat message, it doesn't notify me that she's typing. It just says Snapchat from Ava, not Ava is typing. And right off the bat, I thought that was really strange, but I wanted to know more. I wanted to know how to do that, so I asked my friend, and I told him about Ava, and he said, "Yeah, that's really weird. I think you can turn it off in the settings, the typing thing." And I looked in the settings, and it wasn't there. I was like, "You liar!" So for the next couple of days, I thought nothing of it, and when I asked her, she said that it's just her Snapchat. Fast forward a day or two, and then she sends me a picture, and in the picture she's on the floor and her hand was rubbing her vagina, and her other hand was behind her back, so there was no way she could have taken this picture from that angle. And then I asked her about it, and she just said it's assistive touch or delayed touch, and I was like, "Okay." And I thought nothing of it, and then she sends me a video of her with a dildo, and there was no way that she could have recorded that. That was what was going through my mind. And then I asked her about that, and she said assistive touch again. And there is a function for assistive touch where you can hold the record button. But the thing is, that video was easily over 11 seconds. And from my experience, you can only hold it for around 8 seconds. So I thought that was a little bit fishy. Another thing is whenever I send her a picture of a penis from the internet, she always said that it got her horny and wet, but the thing is, she never screenshotted or appeared to, and so I sent her multiple across different people with penises that look relatively the same, and she screenshotted none of them, not one. And that was really weird because, well, why would you exchange nudes online if you don't save them? So the week that she added me, I told her that I had work every single day from 3 to 10:30, and that was true. And whenever I got off, she would message me on Snapchat and be like, hey, like around 10:30, 11. And then there was this one day where I got my friend to close for me, which meant that instead of me leaving at 10:30, I would leave at 9 and she would leave at 10:30, which was a cool thing for her to do. So I got home and then I posted a story on my Snapchat that basically announced that I was out of work. She did not view my story, yet she sent me a Snapchat saying, hey. And that was really weird because none of the other nights she would do this, and by that time I was like confused. I was stumped as to how she could have known I was out of work. So I was like, hey, how'd you know I was out of work? And she said, oh, I was just asking, what are you doing? And I said, oh, okay. And then I put all of the pieces together. Why it wouldn't notify me when she was typing a message, why I couldn't see that she saw my story even though I know for a fact that she did, why it didn't tell me when she screenshotted my snaps, and most importantly, why her Snapchat was so new when she added me. It's because her Snapchat is hacked. She jailbroke her phone to install Cydia, and on Cydia there are these two programs that does exactly what I just said and more. Snap Plus and Phantom Snap. You can look it up for yourself, but I looked it up online. I searched up Snapchat hacks or jailbroken Snapchat, and these two results popped up. And it made sense. So the next morning, I Snapchatted her about it, and I was like, hey, do you use a jailbroken Snapchat? And she told me she did. So she lied about the assistive touch. She lied about why only her Snapchat has it so that you can't see when other people type, because I did ask her about it. But the bigger question is why? And I told her, well, that makes sense that you have a jailbroken Snapchat because I can't see when you see my stories, I can't see when you screenshot, and I can't see when you're typing, and also why your Snapchat is really new. And then she blocked me. I know that she blocked me because on the messages page, her name wasn't Ava anymore. It was her actual Snapchat name. And when I saw that, I just laughed to myself. And I was like, got him. There is another feature of the jailbreaks that I didn't mention. You could essentially send pictures or videos from your camera roll, and they wouldn't even know it's from your camera roll because normally it would be sent in the chat, but in her case it would be sent through what would happen if you Snapchatted someone. And then when I read that, I was like, well, shit. What this means is that some old 50-year-old dude could be posing as a fake 18-year-old girl to solicit nudes from men. And I'm glad I didn't take a part of that because the pictures I sent weren't even like real. So when I figured that out, I was just sitting there with my jaw open laughing, and she blocked me because she knew that I figured it out. So her Snapchat name is Ava.270 if you want to add her or report her, which is what I did. So yeah, just a funny little story to tell you guys. Thanks for watching.